Concept 2 and 3, reading and interpreting line and double line graphs. Alright, so line graphs are similar to bar graphs in that they're showing us data. They are different in that they use lines or line segments that are connected, and it's most useful when showing data over time and showing how it changes. Okay. So for this line graph, we're looking at muffins sold over 1 week, and it looks like at the start of the week we're not selling too many muffins, and people are buying more and more muffins as we go towards the end of the week. Okay. In this graph, we have a negative value of money, and we have positive values of money, and we're looking at the change over a certain number of years. Okay, you can also see this in a table. Looking in the table, you can tell that it is harder to see what's going on in the table. But when we look at the graph, it's very clear. Oh, yeah, we're getting more and more money as we go on. Okay, that's the benefit of a graph, and a line graph specifically. Double or multi-line graphs are good for comparing how things change over time and making a comparison between the two. So here we have temperature versus rainfall, and it's very clear that we see, okay, yellow is my temperature. As it gets hotter, I have less rainfall. When it gets cooler, I have more rainfall. Okay, and we can see that really clearly from the graph. This multi-line graph is looking at millions of dollars and dollars held by a branch. So we're looking at banks, all right, in LA, New York, and Chicago, and I know that's hard to see. Some types of questions that you'll get, and I made it bigger down here, are which branch had the most holdings in 2013? Okay, we find 2013, top one, purple, Los Angeles. So LA had 16 million, so that'd be the biggest. Okay. Or in which year did the branches have the closest amount of holdings? So closest to each other. Well, what we're looking for is comparing the top and the bottom, and it looks like these two are pretty widely spaced. These two are close, so we're going to have to do some calculations. The top one, New York, had 8 million at the start, and LA had 2, so that's a difference of 6 million. And then LA had 16 million, and New York had 9 million, so that'd be a difference of 7. So they started the closest. In 2011, that's when they had the closest amount of holdings. Okay? Those are the types of questions you're going to get. Should be fairly straightforward to answer them, and you will be working with line and double line graphs. You're not really going to be working with multi-line graphs, but the process is the same. It's just more data for you to look at.